And welcome again to the Town of Edmonston's Mayor and Town Council meeting for February. I'd like to open it now for any public. Well, first, I'm going to try to remember to do this for this year. My name is Tracy Gant, and I am the mayor in the Town of Edmonston. And we have our council member, Betsy McCulley, representing Ward 1. We also have Council Member Coney Serrano representing Ward 1, and we have Sarah Turberville representing Ward 2, as well as John Johnson, who is on the telephone representing Ward 2. We have our town administrator, Mr. Rod Barnes, and our town clerk, Ms. Avery Gray, as well as our police chief, Chief Eric Bill, who is on the line tonight. And now I will open it up for public comment. And I don't want to forget our wonderful town attorney, our Judge Deloach, who is here as well off camera. Open it up for any public comment. Hello, Cameron. Thanks for being here as always. I don't know if
we have a question in the box.
I was curious if that camera on 52nd and Decatur will ever come back. I think there was a hit and run at my neighbor's fence last night on that corner, and always happy to be here.
I can answer that question.
Mm-hmm.
So it may come back. What we're waiting for right now is the legislation to pass with certain things in order for us to put the camera actually back in that location. Right now, in order for the camera to go back, it has to be listed in a school zone, which 52nd Decatur unfortunately wasn't in the school zone. Our nearest location, which would have been approved, was at 46 in Decatur, just past Apollo Ice. That was the only approved location that we could have put it right there. But again, there's no stop sign except for if you're coming up at 46. So hopefully this year we're able to get that legislation passed so we can actually put the camera at that location.
Thank you, Chief. Any other comments, questions? All right.
And
great.
Also, not to cut off, not to cut you off, Mayor. If you need to, give me a call, Cameron, tomorrow, or send me an email, and we can research some other ways to see if that vehicle might have came through the other ways of town where it got captured on camera. And I'll put my email in the chat.
Very good. Good question. Good question. All right. Did we ever talk about, Chief, I think we probably did maybe a year or so ago or more, talk about doing something like DC did when they have the program with the Ring cameras with the neighbors, how they participate with law enforcement with the Ring cameras if they catch anything on camera.
Yes, so I'm actually partnering with Prince George's County. I have the brochure for that. I'm just in the process of getting it switched over so that it can translate. And all it is the citizen will send it to a secure server. And once it gets to that server, it'll give us an Edmonston access to it so we can pull that video. That way, we're not going to the citizen's house and saying, hey, can we pull your video from here? They can actually upload it themselves from whatever and that way they can keep anything hidden from that. But it's on a secure server through the county.
And they volunteer to be a part of it. And the benefit of it is they receive a free Ring camera, or they get a subscription or something.
So I'm not sure. I just met with the captain of Prince George's County who heads that unit. So I'm not sure if they give them like a free Ring camera or anything like that. I can double check and confirm it. But all I do know is that the citizen it's a volunteer program that if you want to be a part of it, you can just send your videos to that email address or that server, and we can actually go in there and pull it and review it for anything.
Cool. Okay, thank you. All right, great. We shall move forward. The next item is new business, and it's the consideration of the following minutes. The minutes from our January 7th Town Council work session. Also, the January 7th Town Council regular council meeting minutes. At this time, I'll accept a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you, Ms. McCullough. Is there a second?
I'll second.
All right. Any questions or discussion? All right. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
All right. The minutes are approved. Thank you so much, Council. All right, the next item is the consideration of award of bid for the engineering design of streetlights on 52nd Avenue from the Recreation Center of Crittenden Street to Pannoni Traffic Engineering in the amount of $42,356. That's from our CDBG fiscal year 50 grant.
Make the motion.
Second.
Is it all right? All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 All right. Mr. Barnes, would you like to elaborate on that for anyone who wasn't here
So
for the record?
This is a great program that we've been kind of doing throughout town as we're adding the decorative green LED street lights in places that have requested additional lighting in some cases and in places where we think it's beneficial. So we're going to be having sidewalks down from Crittenden to the rec center. And so adding some additional street lighting through this grant is going to allow for a little brighter and for young people and families to walk. So this is a CDBG grant, and it's on fast track. It'll be the engineers are already started work on it, and it'll be completed by the end of the year.
All right, thank you so much. The next item, and that motion is approved. The next item is the consideration of a purchase agreement with David Fortuna at 6907 Barnum Street, Landover Hills, Maryland, 20784 to acquire the property located at 4815 51st Avenue in the amount of $125,000.
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All right, all in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 All right,
Mayor, this is that agreement will be subject to review by the town attorney. The title company's preparing it.
all righty. Thank you, Council. That motion is approved. The next item is the consideration of award of bid for Freeman Electric for the installation of the LED street lighting on 52nd Avenue from Crittenden Street to the Edmonston Rec Center. And that's again the CDBG grant.
Right, Mayor. This is waiting for the engineering's final report before we get an actual quote, but this is the company that we negotiate with to put in all of our green decorative LED street lighting. They're doing right now, they're over on 47th Avenue doing that project. They did the Crittenden Street project, and then now they'll do the 52nd Avenue. And so this will be approved subject to final cost covered by the grant.
Is there a motion to approve?
I'll make the motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 All right, that motion has passed. Thank you. The next item is our police department. Please, Chief Beal.
Good evening, everyone. This is the town report for the month of January. So the numbers are looking good. They decreased a lot. So for December, we had one burglary compared to January. We had one, unfortunately. The thefts, we went from 2 in December to none in January. Also, we had 3 theft remodels in December. We were down to 1 in January. We issued 9 parking citations, 37 moving violations in January. We made no traffic arrests, unfortunately, in that month. Well, that's kind of good, though. And no crime arrests, and conducted 93 premise checks. They did 17 traffic impounds and answered 119 calls for service here in the town of Edmonston. And that is all I have for the police report.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Steve, since we're sending 2 officers to school to become officers, how soon can we get our code officer to be able to write parking tickets? Since he
So
is,
my plan is once they do the orientation at the academy March 1st, they'll have a little bit of downtime. So I will have the code enforcement and them out there writing parking tickets as well.
okay, so, but can we get our code?
Yes.
Sorry.
So what I'm doing also is I had to resubmit to another ticket company because apparently we had issued out $85 tickets, that's not the case. The tickets actually started at $150. So I'm sending it to get reprinted, and then we're going to be issuing out more tickets from the new parking ticket book. The old parking ticket book had some outdated fines in there. So a lot of citizens were coming in and they were getting upset because the ticket they were writing a ticket for $85, but it's not $85. So I'm in the process of redoing the entire parking ticket book, as much as getting it also as put it electronically. So hopefully before the end of this month, we can actually have code enforcement start writing tickets as well.
That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, I went back in the ordinance and seen that it was no $85 citations. So I have to go back and change the entire book. And we have maybe like 50 extra books laying around. So to make it cheaper, I asked the company, is it a way that we could just issue parking tickets online? And they said yes. So that's what we're waiting for right now, for them to update that system.
Okay.
Any more questions, comments for the chief? Fantastic. Again, thank you for the work that you're doing. Chief, you want to give your compliment you received?
Oh, yes, I will. One of the Edmonston officers, they were off and they happened to stop at the grocery store here in Oxon Hill when a citizen, which neither one of us knew, walked up to him and wanted to introduce herself. She was a member of the ACC, which is the Administrative Charging Committee for Prince George's County. They're the ones who investigate every police and law enforcement agency here in the county when it comes to complaints against police officers. And the first thing she said was, you're under control or command of Chief Eric Bill, right? He said yes. So she was like, I don't know what you guys are doing over there, but knock on wood, you guys, every time we run a report, you guys have no complaints from citizens. So she's like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but you guys need to keep up the good work. So
That's excellent. That's excellent.
Fantastic, Chief.
thank you.
Thank you for sharing that.
No
Yes,
problem.
that's
Thank you, Mayor,
awesome.
for reminding me.
Yes. Proud of you. Keep it up. All right. Thank you, Chief. Our town administrator.
Our big thing, Mayor, is the February 22nd event. We're closing in on our 150 people for that. So we have the entertainment. Avery's worked hard to get a very diverse entertainment lineup. We have banjo players. We have the children doing Latino and Black entertainment. We're doing Caribbean entertainment. We're doing spoken word. It's a real mixture and should be a really fun thing. We have the unveiling of our mural for honoring our Asian heritage with Bobby Matsudaira, the great-great-grandson of our former Mayor Matsudaira. So that's exciting. We also have this happening over at USA Party Rental. USA Party Rental is over in the industrial park, and they created a ballroom event center that they rent out. And so they're very excited to share this with the town and with the public so they can see what's available in our community to do that. I remembered today that we need to make sure we send a note out that people need to use 46th Avenue to access and the address. So we can add that to the flyer. And let's see, food is varied cultural food that's should be good. And then we're going to talk about our time capsule as we finish our centennial year celebration. So it should be a big event. Each of you, if you would stay on tonight, Jamilith is here to do a video capture for each of you with, she's got a script she sent out. It's really quick and should be fairly easy for y'all. Even, well, you might need to practice, but if I doubt that you all are so good. So that is happening. That's our biggest thing. Our dumpster day will be coming around in March again. We have the students. We are working on the town hall renovation and trying to get some opinions on how to change up that just a little bit and reduce the cost some, but also provide what we want to provide. So we'll be going over that with you real soon as I have the architectural design redone. And let's see, I think hopefully the streets are just wet tonight as the rain is coming now and the snow is gone. Okay, Coney, no problem. We'll catch you on another time. Thank you for letting me know that. And I believe that's it.
Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Barnes? Thank you so much, Mr. Barnes. Council, any reports from our council? Ms. McCulley,
I'm good.
Ms. Turberville,
Nothing for me tonight.
all right, Ms. Coney,
Just wishing everyone in our community a happy Black History Month.
wonderful, wonderful. And Mr. Johnson?
I didn't really have too much of anything. But it's cold out there.
Yeah, it is cold out there, that's for sure. And just for me, we just have the upcoming Maryland Mayor's Conference coming up on the 6th of March, the 6th of March that I'll be attending. And I'll also be participating in the National League of Cities conference, just going daily to that conference. And both of them are 2 days.
Mayor, but don't you want to tell why you're going to the National League of Cities?
I've been appointed for National League of Cities. I was appointed to a REAL committee. It's REAL committee. I don't know if it's called a committee. It's yeah, REAL committee.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and so it's about 100 of us on that committee. So there are certain courses that we have to take and we have to participate in. So it was an honor to be appointed to it. I remember when it started, and that was the year that I was president of MML. I remember when that started up. So I was surprised when I got the email. So that's one of the reasons that I am going to really participate in DC. I tend not to really, last year I did go, but I kind of went on the tail of another city. Oh, that sounds like a movie. Well, it is, right? Tale of Two Cities. I kind of went on the tail of another city because I just hate the congestion of DC. So I really don't like to go down there. And most times that's what I do. I go on the tail of another city. But this time I'm going to go ahead and participate because that's how they get you. There are a few classes and networking that you have to do when you participate in this. So I'm excited about it, and I'll let you know how it is.
Also, Mayor, did you want RSVP for the governor's reception on March 5th?
Yes, they changed that from the 6th to the 5th.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. And we already talked about prior to our meeting with the changes with the election, the upcoming county exec election.
Yeah.
The Maryland, and everyone is invited, and I can send a invite to Mr. Barnes to send out to you. Everyone is invited. We have a meet and greet on President's Day at 11 a.m. virtually for the county exec. It's not a debate. We like to call it a meet and greet, where you can meet the candidates and we ask questions and they answer. There have been so many forums for them. We try to make it easy for them so they can just kind of chit chat and talk. We ask them questions and so it's for Maryland Black mayors, and I'll send the invite so that if you want to listen in, you can feel free to do so. Again, that's Monday, 11 a.m. meet and greet. And we've already received some RSVPs from all of them. Of course, Jolene was going to come, but she's not coming now. But we have about 5 of them. Aisha's coming. Alonzo will be there. Another gentleman I do not know, he is going to attend. I don't know him. So about 5 candidates have already replied that they'll be there. Calvin Hawkins has not. So that's all I have. Anything else for the good of the order? Judge, did you have anything?
I just wanted to congratulate you. I was about to send you a text message, congratulate you on your appointment. You just disclosed, and I have nothing further.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And Miss Gray.
Yes.
Because you have been working hard, I know, making your phone calls, sending your emails for our celebration.
Yes, it's a big event and we're getting a lot of good response, and just hurting the cast towards the end to get all the information that we asked for. But I'm hoping it to be a great event for all.
Very good. Thank you. Thanks for the work you do. And Ms. Jamila's she wants us to hang on after.
Yes, please.
And thanks for all your Instagram posts and all the changes that Mr. Barnes makes you make. I don't have anything to do with that. Everybody, all of the requests and, all the shifts and everything. So thank you for all of that. All right. So if there's nothing else for the good of the order, I'll accept the motion to adjourn our meeting.
I'll make the motion.
Thank you,
I'll
Ms.
second.
Bruno, and thank you, Ms.
I'll
McCauley,
second.
and thank you, Mr. Johnson. All in favor, please indicate by saying aye.
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 Please stay on, Mr. Johnson, Betsy, and Sarah, and Jamila is going to work with you then, and Mayor, and Coney, thank you.
I'll
We'll
have to
catch
hop off, but good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night.
All right, Ms. Coney, thank you.
Good
And
night.
thank
Good night,
you,
everyone.
guests, for being here.
Yeah.